If you could let go, that'd be lovely. Thank you. Good morning. How are you doing? Look who's come to say hello. Look who just wants to chew the table. Can we not do that? Anyway, how are we, guys? We've got no one on at the minute, so we're just talking to ourselves. That's fine. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. That's great. Morning. Who have we got on with us this morning? I've got 3 people. How are diddling, people? Look who's here. Excuse me.
Why are you taking your eyes off him?
Civvy. Morning, Pimmy. Kent, that's not very nice. Call him a rat. I'm a baby.
I'm watching the breakfast.
I'm going to start again in a minute. Anyway, good morning. It's Wednesday. Where do you think you're going? Say hello to the world. Say hello to your public. Morning, Colston. How are we doing? Excuse me. Taylor sat across at the side of the table eating a breakfast, and he's like, "Hey." Pimmy says, "Good morning, Sevy." You say morning to him? No, we're just going to sit and watch Taylor eating it. Good morning, Woody's World. That's Owen. Good morning, Owen. Happy lockdown eve. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's ready for round 2 again. Back to the garden and all that jazz. He's doing all right, Pimmy. Actually, he's not doing bad at all. So he started responding to his name, but from today he's decided he's not gonna. Ow! Excuse me. We're still going to be chewing quite a bit, obviously, for a while. First night after Saturday Night Live, he went to bed and we didn't hear a peep out of him, which I thought was very good and very unnerving. Sunday night, he probably cried for about 45 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that. Then he settled down. Monday night, he only went for about 20 minutes and then he settled. And to last night, he only cried for about 5 minutes. But he did wake up and started whining at 5:30 this morning. So he's doing very well. He's, he's settling into his surroundings very, very well. He's got us well trained. But he's uber cute, which is what exactly Ian, a cute little fella. He is uber cute. Morning, Tina. Leave a radio. And things if I leave a radio, Pimmy, is that not just setting up setting the precedent? It's like leaving lights on for kids, and then as soon as you stop it, they start playing up. But it's not bad. I mean, to say he's only been here 4 nights and he was crying for like 5 minutes, I don't think that's bad at all.
Only because you're an absolute lunatic.
He did have a really mad 5 minutes last 10 minutes, hour last night. Anyway, last day at work for Owen. Oh yeah, tattoos have gone again, haven't they? Yeah, I was supposed to have him a tattoo on the 26th of this month, and that's gone. Bang. Unfortunately. So after today, yeah. And it's played by ear because they say 4 weeks, but I think they'll just review it in 4 weeks and see how it goes. But I don't know. I mean, I know it's for the greater good, but you just think when you see the news reports, like at the weekend with all these illegal raves and stuff being broken up and these £10,000 fines, you think, why are you people doing this? Why? You're just making it crap for the rest of us. Pack it in. Toe the line, behave, and we can all live a happy life. Pim's got another 2 weeks. Oh yeah, because you're in that additional tiered thing. You're right, baby. Sorry, am I uncomfortable for you? So he's also got a habit of if I stand at the kitchen to make a cup of coffee, he'll lay on my feet, so I can't move anywhere. Literally, if I just come and stand for 2 seconds, he's laying on my feet already. So I think it's clear that he's my baby. Dogs only have one master.
You can't have any because it's chocolate.
Do you want to go down then? Go on.
Oh no, Biscuit, go and harass me.
He's not. He's going to go sleep. Come on, there, babes. He's laid straight down. He's laid straight down. So he's doing very well. Anyway, he's I put him on the floor. He's going straight and to lay at my feet. That's where he'll stay until I move. I even put him on earlier. He did this earlier. I moved him onto his bed. He laid there for about 10 minutes, and he came back over and sat back at my feet again. Really? The floor's comfier than my bed. But no, it's all good. So Boris said definitely back on 2nd December, but Boris also said definitely no lockdown, and then it happened. I think the thing is, Ken, I think we'll just I reckon they'll probably lock down until middle of December, potentially, and they'll get everything. They'll get the rate really low, so that they can open back up for Christmas, and then as soon as January comes, I reckon they'll go back into lockdown again. It's going to happen, isn't it? Morning, Lisa. I mean, I don't really want to mention the dreaded E word, the election word, but I did flick onto it every now and again this morning. It was a refreshing change to watch the election results.
What's at the minute? I think Biden could do it, you know.
Biden is just tipping it at the minute, 224 to 213, to 270 to win.
It is close. Though.
It is very close. It could go one way or another. But it's a nice, refreshing change to listen to something else apart from Rona. Let's be honest. So they are selfish people, Owen. So you've got some videos planned. We're going out this afternoon for a couple of hours to do some last-minute filming on the course. So I'll see how many short little vlogs we can get in. So in the next couple of weeks, guys, I will only be putting one video out a week, potentially two if we can do any bits at home, but definitely only one a week, just so I've got enough content to last us until we get back out again. But we'll make it fun. It will probably be all Neil. Well, Neil back on the channel and all that jazz. But yeah, it is what it is. And the thing is, I know there's a lot of keyboard warriors on Twitter and Facebook and stuff about it all, but there's nothing we can do about it. We're just going to have to suck it up, get on with it, get through the next 4 weeks and see what happens, because moaning about it ain't going to change it. It's just suck it up, big girl pants on.
I think that was a yawn.
Have a word with yourself. That is it. I know, Kent, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is close. Linking your own legs. So inking your own legs. Oh, can you imagine tattooing yourself? Oh no. Pimmy's exactly right. The last one was 3 weeks and lasted 5 months. Yeah, exactly. Kanye got my vote. Yeah, what happened to him anyway? Because there was 1 minute he was running for president, and next minute he wasn't. Did Kim tell him we weren't allowed to play or something?
When you look, I don't think he actually ran for president.
No, but
when you look at his candidacy, I think he's down as vice president for someone else to be president. But they have loads of different ones.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah.
We only ever see the main two.
I totally should have had someone like Kanye West for president.
No, we couldn't. He's a lunatic.
Yeah, Trump.
Yeah,
Lunatic.
I'm not saying Donald Trump's not, but Kanye West is just as bad.
Yeah, you'll lay your money. Owen scratch himself. Come on, Owen. Have you tattooed yourself in the past? I couldn't do it. I mean, I don't really like being tattooed at the best of times, but I couldn't do it myself. I haven't got a very good pain threshold as it is. Trump is not awesome, Ken. Shut up. He's a lunatic. Proper lunatic.
He's just power mad, isn't he?
Lunatics are running the asylum, Pimmy. You're absolutely right. That's what I think, Olsen, exactly. Come out of lockdown mid-December for Christmas shopping and Christmas, and then we're back in lockdown by the end of January. Yeah. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. And I think until we get a vaccine or some more trusted treatments that will make it quicker, you know, like quicker recoveries and stuff, it's not going to get any better. We're just going to continue on this wave of things getting bad, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good. Get Bill Clinton back. Oh man, Romney would be. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't really follow politics in this country, so I definitely don't follow politics in any other countries. But I did like Obama. I must admit, he was a nice guy. He had no skeletons in his closet that we knew of. You think over 8 years that have come out. But I do like Obama. Spit it out. So I'm getting warm now. I keep going cold flushes now, not hot flushes. I've had the heating on. Morning, Simon. How are we doing? Is there travel bans? Well, what they're saying, Tina, now when I'm going back into lockdown is essential travel only. Work from home if you can. Golf club closed. Swimming pools, gyms, tennis, any sort of amateur recreational exercise like that is all banned.
Yeah,
Stop.
Football.
Yeah, football's gone. It's only professionals, isn't it, that are allowed to play? Amateurs.
Sure only Premier League.
It might only be Premier, but I'm saying like golfers. I think professional golf is allowed, but amateur golf isn't. So we're back into nothing, basically, absolutely nothing. So when you come to travel, you're allowed to go out for essential shopping, i.e., your Tesco, like your food shop. I've not heard that they've gone back to saying one person only at the minute, but
Some of them are.
Have they?
But like Tesco's, apparently.
Have they gone back to one only?
On the radio, they say, we prefer it if only one person comes shopping.
Well,
and I'm guessing Sainsbury's will have gone back because Sainsbury's did that, didn't they? One person only.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I mean, it's probably not going to affect. The only bit it's going to affect us is the golfing stuff, because I mean we don't really go out a lot anyway. I've been at home for the last 8 months, 7 months, so it's not going to affect me anyway. I'm going back to work next week anyway. Neil's allowed to go out to work, so that's fine. He's just doing his normal day-to-day business. So it's just literally the golf that's affecting us. But it is what it is. Can't do it. Get Bill Clinton back. You know you'd love to vote for Mitt without his wife. Oh, Mitt's wife's not very nice, is she? Oh, Bill Clinton without his wife. Oh, okay.
That can't be comfy like that.
Debbie had another test yesterday. Oh, why is she another test, Kent? She had symptoms.
Why are you dead?
That's very true, Lisa. Very true. I think when it's like when we had our last, like when we had our Brexit vote, that was something like 49% against and 51% for. So it's very even balance over here as well politically. Melbourne's had 5 days 0 deaths. Oh, that's good news, Tina. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. The shop's not stopped. Panic buys.
Sorry, do you not want me?
Oh yeah, the panic buys are going stupid. I mean, seriously. I don't get why people panic buy. Why do people panic buy bog roll? Corona does not make you crap yourself. Seriously. Have a word. But the thing is, shops are well stocked now, and the logistics aren't stopping like they did before. Logistics are keeping going, so they're going to keep the shops in stock of the goods. So why people feel the need to panic buy, I don't know.
They're idiots.
They are idiots, you're right. Absolute idiots. Our work's insisting. No, they're not. Work's insisting. You've got a virus, but not COVID. Sorry, Kent. Realize what I just did there. Yeah, that's it. So Tina, over there, has the government over there got packages in place to support local small businesses, like financial packages? It's when they don't panic buy, people will panic buy. Oh, he's retracted it. Hang on. Sevi.
All right, baby. It's all right, Tweakle. All right, babes.
So yeah, so come on then. Lockdown's tomorrow. What are people planning to do with their leisure time? How are you going to get through this lockdown? Because obviously normally we'd be out on the golf course. What are you going to do to pass the time these days? Yeah, because I'm that good, Simon. I am that good. That's my daughter. She won't come and say hello on camera. She'll say hello off camera, but she won't come on camera. She doesn't. She's not down with the whole YouTube thing. She is not down with it. Yes, there is, but not enough to keep them going. That's the thing. At some point, people's these small businesses' money is going to deplete. It's going to. But they've still got rent to pay and they've still got bills to pay. And I know the financial package will go some way, but unless they've got reserve funds in, they're screwed. Next door to us, they've got a pub up in the village, and they've had to shut again for 4 weeks. The furlough scheme is back on, which is all right. So at least they can pay the staff 80% of the wages. But it's like, well, what do you do? What can you do? When they say not to panic people, that's exactly, Pimmy. That's exactly what it is. Because they think that they're lying to us. It's bonkers. Your dad's home's got COVID again. Kent, you're wicked. Absolutely wicked. I have no idea, Lisa, how it would work. Absolutely no idea. You know, the Bryson diet plan, workout plan for 4 weeks. Let's all do that. Let's all do that for the next 4 weeks. Pimmy's, you're off till Tuesday. You're going to play golf on Friday. So are your golf course is still open then, Pimmy? Because I thought yours not, or is it just Republic that's closed? I thought they'd closed all the courses over there as well. I did manage to get my nails were due to be done on Friday. My nail technician texted everybody on Monday night saying, right, if you're in on Thursday, Friday, we're going to fit you in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I managed to get in yesterday and get my nails redone. So that's me done for the next 4 weeks. I'm all right. South closed theirs. Yours have stayed open. So will yours not be affected? Oh no, because you've got a separate government thing, haven't you? Do you reckon that yours will follow suit to us then and start closing? Because that's the thing, isn't it? This is the problem when you've got the Northern Irish leaders, Welsh leaders, Scottish leaders, and England leaders, and they're all doing something different. You think, come on, do the same thing. Everyone just do the same thing. Blanket it across everywhere. There's no questions then. There's no qualms. There's no questions. There's no nothing. And I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. It will, Lisa, because as soon as Christmas week comes, every household and their dog will be socialising and snogging each other again and licking each other's faces. And that's it. Rona spread again. Bonkers. Working Wednesday to Friday this week and next week, then for 3-4 weeks to cover holidays, hopefully lockdown. Hopefully, Colston, yeah, you'll be back to some sort of normality for you then. Yes, Simon, that's it. You put on mask to get through winter. Being on your blood ratio. Oh, behave yourself. Ken, you eat so many sweeties. I'm surprised you're not chucking diabetic, you. The toxic sisters can't decide what to do. This is the problem, isn't it, when they're so backwards and forwards? And this is what Boris, 2 weeks ago, he was saying, oh, no, we're not going to have a lockdown. We're not having lockdown. Da, 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 da. Oh, look, we're going to lockdown. What he should have done is go into lockdown 2 weeks ago when he said he wasn't going to, when the scientists told him, you need to do this, you need to do this. He should have done it then, would have been halfway through it by now. But Debbie is, yeah, Debbie's diabetic, yeah. I'm surprised you're not with the amount of sweeties you eat. Bonkers. So, Kent, what are you planning on doing during lockdown then to pass the time? I'm guessing you'll be working at some point then, but in between working, because you can't get to the course, what are your plans? In fact, Simon as well. Simon's a pro. What are you doing during lockdown? Have you got any tips for us all that we can play in the garden? Mind you, it's getting cold out there. Work, hopefully. Okay. I'm sure I've got all the way through his coffee and I've realised I put normal milk in it, not oat milk. I thought it tasted funny. Oh. A certain wave was caused by the government stuff up. Yeah. I'll be putting on that mat, Kent. I mean, the problem I've got now is I'm have somebody chasing the balls, aren't I? That could be a good video. How to practice your putting with a puppy in the house. Keep them entertained. Simon, please don't give him ideas. Do not give him ideas.
All right, baby.
So I went for my DEXA bone scan yesterday morning. I don't know the results, but measure my bone density. You have to do like a questionnaire before you go in of all like the bits of family history. And I'm like, and one of the questions was, is there any history of osteoporosis in the family? And I was like, I don't know actually. So I texted my mum and said, Mum, any osteoporosis in the family? She went, yeah, I've got it, and so your grandma had it. I was like, oh crap, thanks for that. Another one's at list. So Lisa, you could probably answer me a question. If your parents and grandparents have got osteoporosis, is it hereditary that you could highly likely you're going to get it? Is it? Am I screwed? I mean, I have been taking osteo tablets for the last 12, 18 months, which is like calcium, magnesium, and zinc. So I'm taking extra calcium and stuff in my bones anyway. But these Zoladex injections can cause osteoporosis as well, which is why they did the scan. And I'll find out in 2 weeks what my bone density is. So I'll see what scale of osteoporosis I'm at the minute. But hopefully by taking an extra calcium for the last 18 months, I'm trying to block it. You've got it. Walking is best. Weight training. I can't do weight training. Does it help? Does weight training count if I pick a puppy up and put it down? Pick it up and put it down. As it gets bigger, it'll be weighty, won't it? I could train Sebi to retrieve the ball, couldn't I? Bring the ball back to me. I can teach him fetch with a golf ball. He's kind of learning fetch a little bit now. He can sit. He can give me his paw most of the time, and he can lay down sometimes. So he's learning tricks. Bless him. I could play cards, tiddlywinks, and Twister. I mean, I don't fancy playing Twister with a puppy in the house because he'll attack me. So I tried to lay on the floor to do exercises yesterday, and no, bad idea. You were chewing my hair, jumping up. It's worse than having a child. Oh, bless him. Little cutie. Little cutie. You get started on the laxatives. No, Kent, do not start on the laxatives now. Do not. As I'm going to block you. Anything that comes through from Kent with an image, I'm like, no. Delete. Oh, dear. Yes, you do resemble that remark. Because you are one. 2 to 4 pounds. Well, he's about 2 kilos, which is about £4. That's fine. I could do that. I could do a puppy. I could weightlift a puppy like that. Not quite sure how he'll feel about this, of course, but bless him. Who's that? Who is it? No, let's go back to sleep. Back to sleep. Deborah just put her head in her hands. I'm not surprised, Kent. I'm not surprised. I mean, I feel for her because you've got to live with it. You, that is, you. Vile creature you are. Vile. Yeah, catch you soon, Tina. Have a good one. Sleep well. I think I might need a nap this afternoon. I can't, I'm golfing. I might need a nap before Neil gets home. Seeing as somebody had me up early. But yeah. So my days, I think, during lockdown are pretty much going to be work, puppy, and sleep. I think. Sounds like a plan. You'll just leave it rather than clean the bowl. You're vile, Kent. You're disgusting. You're wrong in the head. On so many levels, you're wrong. Serious golf talk on what to do during lockdown. Putting obvious. Also go through your fundamentals such as grip, posture, body alignment. Can do swing checks in a mirror. I have got a full length mirror on the wall upstairs, but it's probably not big enough to swing upstairs. We were supposed to have a golf lesson tonight, me and Neil, but I messaged him and I cancelled it. I said, given that we can't go out and practice, is there any point in having a lesson? So he's just going to reschedule us in when he gets back out on the course after lockdown. But yeah, keep doing grip. I've probably got a few bits and bobs I can do outside. I've got the old tennis ball thing that's, you know, when you stand next to a wall and you throw a tennis ball and catch it to get that motion, bounce, to get the tennis ball to bounce. I keep meaning to do that and I keep forgetting to do it. Kent, leave it there. But yeah, we can certainly do that, Simon. Videoing the swings. Yeah. That could be a good idea. Simon, don't encourage him, please. Please don't encourage him. Man alive. So, yeah. It's going to be a very, very slow 4 weeks at this going at this rate, isn't it? So a question for you then. And I think I probably know the answer to a degree, but I'm just checking. Well, first of all, next week I'm here on Monday. I'm here tomorrow and Friday. I'm here on Monday, but I'm not here Tuesday or I might be here Tuesday. I don't know. But I'm not here Wednesday. Because on Tuesday, we've got to take him to our vets to get him registered and get his worming stuff. And Wednesday, we're taking him to his old vets to get his second injection. So Neil's coming with me then. Do you want the coffee morning to still go on every day? I'll do what you guys want to. Do you want it to be 3 times a week? Or do you want me to just keep doing it every day? And then you can just drop in when you're about and not when you're not. I'm not even getting involved in that conversation with Simon and Kent. You get Dave C's input. You really could. There's a lot of people who've got stuff against James Robinson. Do people not like James Robinson? Did anyone see his latest video, by the way? I don't normally watch his stuff. How often do you want the coffee morning, Kent? Morning, Jeff. How are we doing? You're coming just the right time. So nobody watches. It's all right, baby. Nobody watches James Robinson stuff. It's all right, baby. We don't normally watch it, but we'd heard that his latest video with Bella. Now, we wouldn't watch all of it. We watched a bit of it the other day because people were saying it was cringy. And I have to say, it's a little bit cringy. A little bit cringy. And if that photograph, the thumbnail that he's put on, isn't clickbait, I don't know what is. That to me shouts desperation. Is that just me, or is that the general consensus? So yeah, I didn't watch it all the way through, so I don't know what cheating they did. I saw them both tee off, and I saw her going to get her ball and take a second shot, and I thought, I can't watch anymore. It's just he's got his head so far up her jacksie. It's just like, but I've seen Top Bloke he's done something. I've not watched Top Blokes yet, but I've seen Top Bloke's done a video on it. Top Bloke looks everyone. You gotta be careful not to get on the wrong side of Top Bloke, honestly. He will rip you to shreds. Absolutely rip you to shreds.
Hello. Yeah. Thanks.
Oh.
I'm still not sure why you laid on the floor.
I don't know why he's laid on the floor either.
Well,
No, it must be. So she hit a tee shot, total thin over a green, get a next shot. Yeah, do you know, now you said that, I didn't notice that she proper naffed a tee shot up, and then the second one seemed to be in a pretty good position. But I didn't watch it after that. I thought, no, I can't do it.
oh dear.
All right, baby. Calls them both out and shows evidence of a deceit too. Oh, does he?
Oh, do you want that back?
What's that from?
When you did in the washing yesterday.
Oh, don't forget, I need that Tesco's card as well. Oh, is it? Liam's best mates with him. I know Liam does a few bits and bobs with him, doesn't he? He comes across and plays at Waterfront, doesn't he? I think sometimes here in Waff. Well, not my cup of tea. The thing is, you can't watch everything on YouTube because there's that many channels out there doing stuff. You can't watch everything because you'd get nothing done. You literally would get nothing done every day if you sat and watch YouTube day in, day out. I just dip into it every now and again and just see what people are up to, see what crap they're doing. So, he's as bad as Alex Elliott. I don't watch him either. I'm rubbish, aren't I? I'm really rubbish. The pudding bit he poured off Bella's channel was very interesting. Who? Top Golf? Top Bloke? Yeah, that makes sense, Jeff. To keep it real. No, I'll not do it. I might watch Top Blokes though, just to see what you're up to. Because he is quite funny, his videos. When he did that one for Paige, that was so funny. That where he sung sorry to her. You still not had a drink, Jeff? You're 4 days into November. What's wrong? You saving yourself for Saturday night? You just have to sniff it on Saturday night. You'll be battered.
I'm going.
All right, babe. Huh? Is it?
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye then.
Bye. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you later. Have a good day, if you can. No, her team didn't find it funny at all. But to be fair, All he did on that one with Pages is he just pointed out what she was doing herself. Is that you know? All he did was post videos that she'd already put on TikTok herself. So I don't think he did anything wrong there. Bella the influencer. Yeah, what did she actually do? I've heard that she's an influencer, but she's got like about 5,000 followers already on YouTube, and she's only got like 3 videos out. Where's she come from, and why has she got up people's backsides? I don't get it. Because the thing is, right, she's come along out of nowhere on the golfing YouTube thing, right? And she influenced blood flow, so yeah. You came across this randomly, and here I am, 12 pack in. Good morning, Benny. How we doing? Flash TNA. What's that, Pimmy? Flash TNA. Because my point here is with this whole James Robinson thing. She's come out of nowhere. Young, slim, big baps, and she's up everyone's backside. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. Yeah, and he's going to play golf with her. If I was to message James Robinson, I mean, I know I've not got a massive subscriber count, but 2,500, and I'm quite established as a YouTube channel. If I contacted somebody like James Robinson and said, "Do I do a collaboration?" I bet I wouldn't even get a response. I tell you why, because I'm not young and I've not got my backs out. Exactly, Kent. But this is my point of how shallow the likes of him is. They have to get somebody with a pair of big baps to try and push the channel. Well, oh, Jeff, it's my channel. Well, I know I've only got one to get out as well, Ken, and that's more the problem. I get that. And no, I'm not getting the double Fs before you even say that. No. But yeah, that's my point, is how shallow does one need to be to try and get viewers? I don't get it. Do it on your own back, do it on your own merit, or is that because you realise that you're not doing very well and you need some clickbait? Is that what it is? Am I missing something here? Well, he is, isn't he? Isn't he? Do you reckon Bella will come on my channel? Get some clickbait on my channel? No. He is very shallow, yeah. Exactly, Jeff. And that's keep it real. You know what I mean? I'm not fake. I'm not shallow. Like I said, I tell it like it is. And if people don't like it, then I ain't going to change for people because I am who I am. You know what I mean? I'm not going to try to be something or somebody I'm not. And I'll play golf with anybody, whether they've got a pair of bangers or not. Just me. That's just who I am. So yeah. Anyway, enough about shallowness. I think we've slated people enough. Is this where I'm going to get done for this now? Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. It would be Battle of the Three Baps, yeah. It would have to be. But the thing is, I can't even try and pretend to have a cleavage because you can't have a cleavage with one, can you? I'm screwed. I'm well and truly screwed. I'll have to put my fake boob in and try and pretend to. Why have you put tit, Kent? Kent, why did you put that? Why did you just put tit, Kent? You see, Simon's integrated into the channel well. Oh, man. But by the way, just for the record, I'm not doing it. All right, okay. All right, yeah, I see what. Yeah, I've read through your comments to see where you've thinking. Yeah, I could do that, Simon, but I don't want to. I wouldn't want to. Do you know what? No, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to get somebody on just for the sake of saying, "Oh, look who's playing on my channel." No, 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 no. But I like what you're saying there. And yeah, so just for record, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to invite people to come play golf on my channel with me like that. Influencers. I do not need influencing. Period. Let's have a look. Very good, Pimmy. I like that. I like that. Is he really? Oh, I thought you were about my height. Is he not? Is he tiny? Is he? Wow. I've been educated. I thought you were quite tall. But Ken, just look at what you typed there. Singular. Really? Dog is bigger. But you're right, Simon. I certainly wouldn't sink to any levels like that because I don't care. Yes, it'd be nice if I was. If I was, I can give up work all the time. I quite like being at home now and not having to do any work. I'm quite getting used to this. It's gonna be horrible going back to work next week. I mean, granted, I am only doing phase return next week, so I'm probably only going to be working about 20 hours all week, like 4 hours a day, which is nothing. But no, it's well, if that, I might only do 2 hours a day. 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours, and then 37 and a half. I've got a meeting. I've got an online meeting tomorrow at 12:30 with my boss and HR to discuss my return to work hours. How will I cope? Exactly, Pimmy. I don't know. How will I cope? I mean, he's already said to me, my boss, when I spoke to him last week, have a good one, Lisa. Yeah, have a good day. Don't work too hard. Yes, I spoke to my boss last week, and he's already said he doesn't expect to get a decent amount of work out of me until after Christmas. So that's fine. Which gives me time between now and Christmas to win the lottery so I can give up work. That's my plan. I'll let you know how it goes. If I could just pay the mortgage off, I'd be all right. And then Neil's wages can just cover us bills and savings and stuff. Fine. Not a problem. I'll just have to make sure I get his dinner on table when I get home though, won't I? That could be a problem. Could be a little bit of a problem. About the same as I did before lockdown. How very rude, Billy. How very rude. I worked very hard before lockdown. Well, I worked hard. Well, I worked. All right, I worked. I did work quite hard, actually. What do you think JR is worth? All right, baby. All right, baby. What's JR? All right, all right. All right. Sorry, just having nightmares, bless him. Oh, I know, yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. Oh, shush. Sorry, he's having a bad dream. Yeah, I get what you mean, yeah. It's worth as a BMW. Here. Does anyone actually know what he's worth? Bella, Jazzy, Paige, Oh, making money from YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, they do. They do make a lot of money. The thing is, Kent, and I'll be honest about this, if I ever got to the stage where I was, not that I would, but if I ever got to the stage where I was earning like £2,000 a month off social media, right, I'm not sure I'd still be comfortable giving up work. And the reason I say that is because it's still risky. This year's proved that. With Liam and his channel, he had 3 months or whatever where he couldn't get out and do any videos. And he said something like his income had dropped by about 50% because the views had gone down because he wasn't putting new content out. And he dropped by about 50%. That for me is too risky. Too risky. So I need to, at least with a job, I know I've got money coming in every month from a job, and it's a stable job, and I'm fairly secure in it, and I know where I'm at. I don't like taking risks when it comes to it. It would have to be a substantial reward for me to take a risk. But even then, I wouldn't be comfortable giving up work to do something like YouTube full time, just in case it didn't take off or it fell flat on its face. And then I'd have to go out and get another job. So if I had like 2 years out of engineering, it all went crap, and I had to go and get another job, on my CV, it wouldn't look great of, well, you've had 2 years out of the industry. It could go against me big time. So I just think, I mean, that sounds quite a nice wage to have, that, Jeff. I'll be honest. I would be quite happy to earn that much money. That sort of money, I would probably take a risk on it, take a punt and give up work, because that I would be able to bank a lot for if things went wrong. So I've got a bit of a buffer. I couldn't take a risk on it to earn the same as what I'm earning now. Put it that way. So I just, no, too risky. Too risky. Lee and Graham, yeah, I don't really get the algorithms with YouTube, and I probably should really learn about them. But the way I see it is, I'm not looking to do the YouTube full time. I won't say permanently, because it probably will go on for quite a long time, hopefully. But I'm not looking to do it full time. So because it's not a full time thing, it's just a hobby thing. I'm not investing a lot of time into understanding things like algorithms, because it's like it's not going to benefit me, because I'm not looking to make money off it, so to speak. It's just a hobby that happens to pay about 20 quid a month. So it's just a bit of fun for me. It's a bit of fun. Now, if something ever happened where, do you know, I always wanted to be fair. I know you're not going to believe this. I'd love to be famous. I would love to be famous. But so I would love to do stuff like TV work. But again, to get into that sort of stuff, it's a massive it's a massive risk to drop everything to retrain to do like TV and stuff. So again, I wouldn't do that. I'm one of these where I've got to where I am today by one door closing and another one opening. It's not planned. I didn't plan to do engineering at all. I just kind of fell into it. So everything I've done with my career, I fell onto YouTube. I fell onto other things I've done. So I think everything's mapped out, and it'll be what it'll be. I might be famous one day, you never know. I'd love to be on Gogglebox. Gogglebox would be perfect. Could you imagine Neil on Gogglebox? My God, he'd be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So if anyone's got any contacts for Gogglebox, get him in here, because that's the entertainment sat in there when he's in there. £50k. It's not a massive amount, is it, really? 50 grand. I mean, it's good enough, don't get me wrong. It's more than what I'm earning now, but it's still risky. It is, and that's the thing. When you're in the public eye like this, you just got to be so careful what you say and who you're saying stuff to, because you're kind of leaving yourself wide open for attack. And you've got to learn to not keep your mouth shut, but be diplomatic about what you're saying and how you're saying it, I think. Hey, catch you later, Jeff. Have a good day. Here's a crosshair I thought was a big dog and turned bitter. And that's the thing, you can't, because of the way that the YouTube and stuff is, you're never gonna be massive. But you've got to know when to support others and when to be humble about humble about what you've got. It really is, Simon. It really is. And I responded to a comment the other week, and I probably shouldn't have done, but I did. So that video that I put out about is it safe to golf alone? It was just a daft title, to be honest, but it is a point, and a lot of people have said they wouldn't want their wives out on the golf course on their own, just in case. Now somebody commented, and he put something like, "What a stupid thing to say! Are you saying that women would be scared to go to the shops on their own?" And blah 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 blah. Unsubscribing from this rubbish. And I thought, crack on, sunshine. You get your son off. But I thought, you know what? No, I am going to respond. And I put, actually, some women would be scared to go to a shop on their own if they're subject to abuse or violence and stuff like that. So well done for pointing it out. And I kind of went on about stuff, but I thought, no, I am going to respond to you, because you can't take for granted that, no, it wasn't you, Ken. It's a simple thing. Yeah, going to shop for people that are confident is an easy thing to do. But for somebody that maybe does suffer from domestic violence or whatever, or abuse, or they've been abused in the past, or do you know what I mean? There's all these different psychological issues that can cause somebody to go out in a public space a lot of anxiety. So I thought, no, you're a bit of a tool for pointing that out, because some people do feel that. I don't, but some people do. So I did call him out on it a little bit. Probably shouldn't have responded, but I thought I don't care, because you've said you're unsubscribing anyway. I don't want tools like you subscribing to me, so jog on, pal. No, humble did not stick in my throat, Kent, at all. I'm very humble. I'm very, very humble, actually. It was a dumb blog. It wasn't a dumb blog. It was not a dumb. I just picked a bad day to do it because the course was dead. That's the problem. I just picked a bad day to do it. If the course had been rammed, in fact, somebody did shout at me the other day, actually, as well. Obviously, I didn't have the camera on, but somebody did shout across to me the other day. I still don't, to this day, know who he is, but he's spoken to me a couple of times, and he's like, "I'm a golf mate." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And but I generally don't know who this guy is. He keeps shouting across to me. You've got with YouTube is how these big YouTube like Richies. Yeah, he has got a lot of followers, hasn't he? I mean, a million. Somebody as sort of small and as he is has overtaken the likes of me and my golf, who have been going for ages and ages and ages. Yeah, it's suspicious, to say the least. Very suspicious. So yeah, I thought I heard a noise. Bite. That's the thing, Simon. And let's face it, there's probably hundreds of different ways that people hit balls. You know, hundreds of different swing paths and swing patterns and swing styles. And for people to like that to say this is how you do it, it might be how you do it, but it's not necessarily how somebody else does it. But you look on tour, how many different swings are there? I mean, is it Jim Furyk that's got that really khaki-handed swing? Really khaki-handed. And you think, how the hell does he even hit that ball? And how does he do what he does? But I tell you what, you can hit the ball down slightly better than I can. But I wouldn't want to follow his swing. So it's everyone's different, and everyone makes the game their own way. And some people are happy to make the swing work for them, for how they naturally swing or whatever. And other people want to change the swing to suit somebody else, to match somebody else. But everyone, it's down to preference. You can't stand there and say this is how you do it properly or how you do it right, because there's different ways of doing it. When we've had, since we started having lessons about 3 years ago, we had 3 different people, teachers in the first 6 months, and then we moved and we just stopped having lessons, and then we went to this guy over here, Danny. So we've had 4 different teachers, 4 different pros teaching us. Each one of them have had a different teaching style and a different style of how you hit the ball. Who's right and who's wrong? There is no right or wrong. End of the day. There are a few elements that are the same, yeah, but you can't say you do it exactly like this, because it's not the same. Like how I hit the ball and how Neil hits the ball, when Neil hits a good ball and when I hit a good ball, our swings are very different, but we can get the same results by our own technique. Yes, we both kind of go out and we both have to kind of hinge the ball, hinge the wrist here and come up like that. Certain key elements like that are the same, but the rest of it is just, yeah. Swing matches exactly matches the physical abilities, exactly. And I just think how these people like Rick got so many followers based on information that's just for them. I don't know. It's a funny old game. It is a funny old game. But it is what it is. It's the wonderful world. Oh, sorry, I've just itched again. Oh, somebody tell me it's going to stop itching soon. Oh. Anyway, what time are we on? Nearly 11:30. So I'm going to get off shortly. Neil's finishing work in half an hour, so he's coming home and we can get have some lunch and then go out and do some filming. So this little munchkin is going to be on his own for a bit this afternoon, and he's not going to like me very much, but he's got to get used to it. He's got to get used to being on his own from time to time. But yeah, I will. That's not how your swing looks. It's how you form. Exactly. That's exactly. There's a guy at our club. He has got a proper khaki swing, and he's about a 6 handicap. I'm like, how? He's got the most awful swing you've ever seen in your life, genuinely, and he knows he has, but it works. Works for him. Anyway, yes, I will catch you all tomorrow, guys. 10:30 tomorrow. So we're here Friday as well, and then it's time for the weekend again. How's that come around so quick? So yeah, have a good day, everyone. Whatever you're doing, stay safe. Take care. Puppy abuse. It is puppy abuse, but he's in his cage as well. He's all right in it, but he's not. He knows when he goes in it, something's happening. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing to me?" He'll get used to it. The thing is, he's only been here for 4 days, so he's doing very, very well for only being here for 4 days. He's settling in very nicely. My little baby, and he is my baby because he follows me around, not Neil. But I'm here with him all day, so he's going to follow me into. Oh, bless him. Anyway, catch you tomorrow, guys. Stay safe. Have a good day. Don't work too hard if you're working. And remember, if you can get out today anywhere, get out because it's your last chance before the bars come up tomorrow. So have a good day. Take care. See you soon.